So apparently the government has not forgotten about Treyway. Yep. And I'm here to tell you what they still remember.
Me and the Notification Gang would like to invite everybody to come join us Monday through Thursday, 9:20 to 10 o'clock for morning coffee, where we discuss the events of the prior day and also just talk mess about stuff. See you then.
BBN, Jack Frost. What's up, party people? Yeah. So for everybody that don't know, and I'm pretty sure quite a few people don't know this, so I know that already. But for everybody that don't know, a couple of weeks ago, Banga had made a motion, and his motion was dismissed. Right? So okay, we're gonna slow walk this so everybody can understand what I'm talking about. Okay, so the government denied the motion, right? And today, and in the process revealed that a new superseding indictment is coming, and new charges was now put on Banga involving him in the racketeering. For everybody that don't know, Banga was not charged with racketeering prior. Copy? You got it? Okay. So it confirms, one, that there's a new indictment, and two, that the new indictment is because there's cooperating witnesses that'll testify that Banga was a shooter for 9 Trey. You everybody there so far? Okay. Now, for everybody that thinks that the cooperating witness, it gotta be 6ix9ine, it gotta be 6ix9ine, because you know everybody is always accusing 6ix9ine of everything, right? That involves snitching. Okay, so 6ix9ine already cooperated. That's one thing. Keep this in mind. 6ix9ine already cooperated. So for one, he's already cooperated. Why would it take so long for them to now get around to Banga situation, which they dismissed? And when 6ix9ine, and at that point, 6ix9ine, another reason why you could rule him out is because Banga, his charges, as he cooperated when 6ix9ine cooperated, was a result of a S6 indictment. You get it? When 6ix9ine cooperated, his paperwork was wrapped up with a S6 indictment, and the government in court in Friday stated that no further charges would be added to his co-defendants from him, and from that indictment, Banga was not charged with racketeering. Do you get it? So remember before when I keep telling people, yo, y'all gotta keep that same energy, yo. I mean, I get it. There's a lot of people out here that they was talking crazy about 6ix9ine, because 6ix9ine was in fact, snitching. I mean, it is what it is. He was snitching. But people was calling 6ix9ine a snitch before there was actual evidence of him snitching, and that's the one thing that I'm not really jacking. But besides all of that, right? Keep in mind, besides all of that, you had a lot of people acting like if 6ix9ine wasn't the one that was gonna snitch, no one else was gonna tell at all. Don't forget this. So, this would mean that either Shotty, Mel Matrix, Ish, or Crippy would have told on Banga. Because, once again, I'm going to say it again. Tekashi 6ix9ine's court documents, when it was sealed, it was an S6 indictment. The government said in court that there were going to be no more indictments regarding Tekashi. So that means that Banga, when he was charged with racketeering just recently, a long time after Tekashi 6ix9ine's S9 indictment, S6, indictment papers was, finished off or whatever the case was, Banga wasn't charged then. So therefore, whoever is the people or person telling on Banga currently, it is not Tekashi. So that would mean it would either have to be Shoddy, Male Matrix, Ish, or Crippy that told on Fu, right? But at least two people have to provide information, because then Shoddy took his plea deal. He got a waiver and had a separate indictment. His indictment was a S7. Now, from the paperwork, it shows Banga been added to a S9 indictment. So that means that there has been two more sealed indictments since Mel, Shoddy, Crippy, and Ish took their plea deals, which means two more people told on the others. Do you get what I'm saying? Yo, people really got to keep the same energy, yo. Of course, I understand that you got people out here that just want to bash 6ix9ine, but there's a thing called credibility. All right, so everybody get things wrong. I've gotten things wrong before. Everybody gets things wrong sometimes. Nobody's 100% right about anything, right? But it's where your heart is at. So when people was getting things right, or they were getting things wrong involving 6ix9ine snitching, where they at now? Why, when other people talk, everybody quiet? But when 6ix9ine is allegedly snitching, which he was, by the way, people was, right on the soapbox, going crazy. Just keep that same energy. That's all I'm asking. I'm not telling anybody to do anything else. All right, so basically, from that paperwork, Banga's been added to a S9 indictment. So that means that there's been more sealed indictments since Mel, Shoddy, Crippy, and Ish took their plea deals, which means two more people have told. Get it? There's an April 30th court date, and the indictment may be unsealed then, and then we might be able to see who is the person that's actually added Banga's name to the indictment at that point. All right, so I guess we'll see then. Also, last but not least, remember when I talk about cooperating witnesses? See, this is what I keep trying to talk about. People was like, see, you can cooperate, right? Okay, so basically, if you don't cooperate at all, you're not going to get your deal from the government. The FBI is going to say, all right, you don't want to cooperate? Not a problem. We're going to give you these 40 years. We're going to move on to the next dude. And you're going to be like, wow. I'm like, 20 years old now. They're going to give you 40 years, yo. And now you got to think about that. You got to think about that, yo. So I know everybody's always a tough guy. Nobody's going to snitch or whatever the case is. But when you 25 years old, 30 years old, and they talking about giving you 40 or 50 years, you think about it. I don't know what else to tell you. First of all, you know how many people who don't talk initially, and then after a couple of years, they try to let the government know, yo, I know about this crime that was committed, or something like that. This happened, y'all. Anyway, so I have some paperwork in front of me, and they're talking about basically the charges and things, and it says that in addition to the surveillance video, which shows the defendant discharging a firearm inside of the Barclays Center, cooperating witnesses will testify. Witnesses. So for everybody that's like, nah, man, they really only talking about six. So who they talking about? 6ix9ine and Daniel Hernandez? Cooperating witnesses will testify about the defendant's role in the non-tray, in particular as a shooter for the gang who almost always carried a firearm. Now, one more thing I want to add, and then I'm going to let y'all go. So, according to the defendant, basically the defendant is now being charged with counts 1, count 2, count 6, and 7 of the indictment, in the S9 indictment. So, I remember a while back when I first started covering the Treyway story. Well, it was after I first started covering the whole Treyway situation, 6ix9ine Treyway situation. And there was an individual, and they kept talking about, shout out to them though, no disrespect to them, but they kept talking about superseding indictment this, superseding indictment that. And when I kept trying to tell them, well, the stuff that's happening on my channel isn't going to add to the superseding indictment. You know, you're incorrect about that. They tried to say, well, you're trying to tell me that a superseding indictment don't exist? So they tried to make up, I don't know, they were trying to do a straw man's argument to prove that since a superseding indictment exists, then that means all of the stuff that they were saying was correct about what they were talking about. So far, they've been 100% wrong about how the superseding indictment was going to be used. But the point that I want to make is this. The superseding indictment, this is what people are getting caught up in. How is the government making their superseding indictment? They're making their superseding indictment by people coming in, cooperating, and adding other people to the indictment. Not by watching YouTube channels and deciding who they're going to go after. The federal government isn't putting money behind their investigation based off stuff I'm saying. That's not what's happening. They're using actual proof and evidence to people who's turning and deciding that they're going to say whatever they're going to say in order to get less time. Please, people, let's be a little bit more smarter out here in the streets. All right? So that's all I got for you right now. If I get anything else, I'll be more than happy to. Well, actually, I do got a little bit more stuff, but I'm not going to add it in this video. This video is long enough already. So leave the comments down below. I want to know what y'all guys think about this. Yeah, basically, there's people telling on Fool Banga. From what I hear, just me letting you know right now, it is not Shotty, and it is not Tekashi. That's from what I hear. I might be wrong, but from what I hear, it's not those two guys. Let me see. Leave it down in the comments who y'all think it might be. If you got any, just, shits and giggles. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Palmers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out.
If you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. If you would like to help dictate the direction that this channel takes, please leave a comment. All comments are appreciated, whether positive or negative. Thank you very much and enjoy your day. And remember, positive thoughts cause for positive things to happen. Let's get it.